Hello and welcome to another Magic Arena video. I'm Magic Sven, and today we're just going to be doing a little bit of face smashing. You know, sometimes you just need big, beefy creatures. This is a list I picked up from Steve Mann on Twitter, and it really is just like Gruul beasties. You know, the idea is you get a Llanowar Elf type effect out on turn 1, then you get to play your giant dudes, and then things like Esika's Chariot and Skysovereign are good at cleaning up. Akroan War is an interesting one. That was in Steve Mann's original list. I'll see how it plays out. I'm very curious to see what this card does against the field, but I could see it since there's a lot of creatures in the metagame right now. So let's take it into the ladder. 4 lands is not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's going to be hard to turn down an elf on turn 1. I guess this is where we'll see if Akroan War puts its pedal to the metal or not. Lead with the lair. Want to get those untapped when we can. Hoping to just draw a big creature for next turn. Lava Coil will probably be good against this Temple Garden deck. Play Den here, and I'll just put Jegantha in my hand. And I suspect they're like enchantments or angels. Interesting. So they put a card over here. Doomscar is probably the most likely thing. Still probably makes Esika's Chariot the best play then. If they want a Doomscar here, they can. I'll just play something else, hopefully, or attack with my man lands. Pretty well positioned to beat a Wrath at the moment. Okay, Cultivate resolves. Next turn, I'll probably just animate Den of the Bugbear. I don't particularly need to do anything aside from attack with what I already have out. So I will pay 2 life. Activate. Crew. Attack for 7. Make a copy of a kitty cat. Hit you for 8. And they're probably going to have to wrath the board now if they've got it. Indeed they do. And do I want to play just more creatures? Or attack with my Den of the Bugbear? I could hit for 4 if I like scoozed. No, I don't have enough to crew 4. So I'm just going to pay 2. And hit with Den again. This definitely feels like another Doomscar or another Wrath. I'm not sure what Bant does in this format. But it's clearly some kind of control deck. Alright, there's a Wren. So this is fun. Take this. We will crew. So they can 0, put lands onto the battlefield. I think I just want to hit them. And I'll make a copy of their token. That was sweet. Good job, Akroan War. And yeah, that's enough. That was just too sweet of a play. Akroan War, I'm sorry I doubted you. That was awesome. Let's move on. Alright, another sort of slow hand for what we're trying to do. Again, I'm still going to keep it. I'm just keeping everything. I just like to keep cards. What can I say? Put Jegantha in my hand next turn if they don't do anything. Or I don't draw anything. Alright, opponent played a Blood Crypt and a Cauldron Familiar. Okay. I think I'm in to just get that out of here. Be gone forever, thank you. Play another elf. Then I can play the Sky Sovereign next turn. It's pretty big. If they play any kind of creature, I'm so happy to do that. The Oni-Cult Anvil. Not really that one. Fortunately, we are light on the right kinds of mana. Red mana. So this will only happen on their turn, so they're not getting any value here right now. I'm going to put Jegantha in my hand and leave up Bone Crusher Giant. Fairly sus, obviously, how I did that, but, you know, they are a sacrificey creature deck. It's going to be hard for them not to put a creature out that I can Bone Crush. Mayhem Devil resolves. Hello, Sky Sovereign. Yep. So I'll take that. And let's put out Sky Sovereign here. Blow up Mayhem Devil. And that was enough. Okay, alright then. Yeah, it looked like kind of an awkward draw over there, but we take those. Let's move on. Well, no Llanowar Elves here, but we do have 1-drop, 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop, so who am I to turn that down? Unlucky Witness, okay. So the top 2 cards of your library. Alright, so this is going to be another sacrifice deck. I will pay the 2 life. I'm going to have to do it eventually, I think, anyways. And I'll put out Heart's Desire. Not going to block this, of course. There's the Weatherlight. And it's when a creature you control dies, so... Not attacking either, of course. I'll probably just hold a Bone Crusher here. I don't want to attack. So, unfortunately, Lava Coil is not big enough to destroy the Weatherlight. Okay, there's a Witness, another Witness. Till your next end step. I should have done this on their second main phase. Kill their Unlucky Witness while they were tapped out. Little unfortunate for me. Okay, that's fine though. We're going to Lava Coil the Familiar. I don't think that'll trigger the Weatherlight. Does not, in fact. Okay. This doesn't trigger off of only creatures, right? Yeah, so it doesn't care if the blood token gets sacrificed. Fatal Push is fine. I'll take my 2. Okay, am I in a rush to move? Yeah, I think I want to get Esika's Chariot out right now. And we'll pass the turn. Alright, no plays from the opponent. Another Sky Sovereign's not quite what I was hoping for. I think I'm willing to risk a attack bat or a removal spell here. See if they got it. They do not. And this will give them some cards to draw, but I think I'm going to have to get through these 1/1s eventually. I'm not actually sure this is going to be fast enough. Okay, there's a Deadly Dispute. And a Village Right. So it didn't actually really matter that I was attacking. They obviously saved some damage, but this attack is not why all their creatures died. It's why maybe one of their creatures died, but not all of them. Yep, there's a Harvester. And Braids, okay. So they'll probably make me sacrifice my Chariot. If I want. I can just decline to do this too. I lose 2 life, they draw a card. I think I'm still declining. And I'll play the Sky Sovereign. 3 damage here to Braids. They think that's pretty nice. It's a 5/5, so I don't want to do it now, but I do want to have up my Bone Crushers next turn. They can't attack, I can just block. Okay. There's Cauldron Familiar. And here, I'll sack the Chariot now. Crew. Hit here. Yeah, just the 1 is fine. And I'm just going to full control. Blow that up before they can block. They can't block anymore. So I think now we'll just play Bone Crusher Giant. Decline there and put out Bone Crusher. Pass the turn. Yeah, if they make me sack a artifact, it's fine. I've got another one in hand. There's the Deadly Dispute. a Mayhem Devil. Okay, that's pretty good. But they don't have a lot of sack outlets left. As of right now, anyways. I think next turn I'll be taking out... Okay, there's a Fatal Push. Yep, resolves. Alright, they're counting up a damage. Okay. They've been eaten alive. One to me? No, one to the cat. Sure. It's enough to take a cat down. They don't have any more artifacts to sack now. Do I just take the 3 here? Taking both these creatures down next turn. I want to save the damage. I'm a little worried about just getting chunked. That's fine. Okay. I'm actually 1 mana short of what I wanted to do. Which is certainly unfortunate. So I think I'll just shoot Braids. I could be in danger of taking 4 on the ground. Yeah, I'm 1 short. What's a bigger crisis? Braids or Mayhem Devil? Okay, so I think I'm going to stomp you. Play this. Auto pay. Attack here. And it's pretty close here. But I think I'm going to kill Braids. They take 6. And I'll play Elvish Mystic. Hopefully they just draw a land that doesn't do anything. Aha, it happened. My goodness. Alright, attack me for 3. Can't stop that. Don't really care about my graveyard. I'll play Heart's Desire, Lovestruck Beast, next to combat, equip this, hello. Good game, opponent. Shoot this, and hit you for lethal. Close one. Oof, Sky Sovereign, really putting in the work, doing good stuff. Very nice. Alright, I think I've finally found a hand that I'm willing to mulligan. One that doesn't have any green mana and a bunch of Llanowar Elves. This is better. Still kind of bad, but better. I think I can put 1 elf to the bottom. Next turn I go elf into Lovestruck Beast. Assume I'll draw another mana. If I don't, it was gonna be the death of me anyways. Alright, so Mystic. This is an Obosh deck, so pretty likely I get burned on turn 1. Nope, they are also playing Elvish Mystic. So we'll do this and follow that up with a Beast. The Beast Within. No, that's a different card. Okay, so fight rigging. Gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense. No, not that one. That wasn't what I was looking for. Okay, well, I'll hit for 5. That's a lot of damage still. Kind of expect I'm about to get destroyed here, though. Something like the big dinosaur. Shake down heavy. I think that does it. And it's the world spell. Whoa, look at all the stuff. Oh no. I think we've been comboed. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we've been comboed. This would be actually really great if I had a red mana. So next turn they'll attack me. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Too fast, too furious. Alright, I'm into this one. We got an elf into an ooze. I keep drawing multiple Sky Sovereigns. Not that they're bad, but I don't really want multiple legendary 5-mana lightning bolts. Again with the sacrifice. Alright. Llanowar Elf. My dog does not seem to enjoy the lawnmowers. Village Rites. Hey, Scavenging Ooze. Looking like a snack. Let's eat your cat. I even always had it. I can't even pretend I didn't. There's Mayhem Devil. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll attack with my ooze. I'm sure they're not interested in trading. Indeed. And I'll just pass. I'll keep my Bone Crusher up. They could very well play little creatures. Yep. Okay, my turn. They let me untap with my elf. So I'm going to pay 2 life and kill your Mayhem Devil. Yeah, that was maybe a little greedy of them to give me the mana this turn. Shoot him down. And looks like they're going to sacrifice it. Sure. Yep, elf down. Do I want to attack with the ooze? Say you ooze, you lose, but I don't know if that's always true. So we'll let them play it until your next end step. I will, just because there's a decent chance they've got another Deadly Dispute or Village Rites anyways. Fatal Push is fine. Okay, there's the oven. Good thing we ate the cat. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, online. You bet. Lovestruck Beast. I can't think of a 1-mana instant that would kill a Sky Sovereign. Can I think of a 2-mana one? They've got 2 mana up. I'm gonna assume they don't have it. They don't. So take out your Gabo. Probably sack it for food or something. Deadly Dispute, sure. That's all well and good. They discard 2 lands. Fable the Mirror Breaker. This card might be pretty good. I've heard rumblings. Okay, Lovestruck Beast going down. Do I want to take 5? 5's a lot. I think for now I'm not going to worry about it. I still have a lot of giant creatures. Another land. We have another land. And I'll just make the same play this time. We've got Bone Crusher Giant. For next turn. Attack with both. I think if this was a May ability, I would not do it. They exiled 2 lands anyways, so that's fine. Looks like they might have the removal. No, I guess not. Okay, they've got a push. Push is fine. And I shouldn't expect to be able to win this turn. They've got a lot of food. Okay. They're digging, though. They found a cat. Sure. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I'd love to be able to get them off cat, but that's gonna be pretty hard. So this attacks for 6 on its own. Yeah, we're definitely interested in sky sovereigning. I think I play the ooze out. And I'm going to try to trick them. This costs 3 to do, right? Yep. Get the Mayhem Devil out. Now let's crew here. Attack with all. Shoot the reflection. And they can't just take it. They're going to have to sack a food. Sure. They take 7. We've got Bone Crusher for lethal. And they wisely did not sack a food there. or bring back the cat, which his oven is fine. And looks like now they're going to bring back the cat. So I think now is a good time to bone crush them. That'll make them have to sack a food in response. Or they're dead, and then now we get to eat the cat before it comes out of the graveyard. Okay. And in response, eat your kitty cat. And opponent says good game. It looks like we got there. We'll crew up. And swing out. Yeah. Just smacking around all the sacrifice decks today. Sweet. So I had a lot of fun with this deck today. I feel like this Gruul Smash name isn't quite right. Like, sure, there are lots of big creatures, but I found this deck had a lot of play to it. Like, this was not an easy one to pilot, but it was really powerful, and all these cards I was like a little sus of, the Sky Sovereign, the Akroan, they all put in really good work. Very impressed with both of these cards. I think I might shave one of these because it's still like not great to draw 2. Even though you can use it as like a 5 mana, 3 damage bolt. But Akroan was great when I drew it. Everything else performed really well. I think this is a great deck to bring into the ladder, and I highly recommend. Very fun. Thanks for watching all, and I'll catch you later.